Welcome to a new video. Albert Einstein, a name that echoes through the corridors of history, a mind that reshaped the very foundation of reality. But his story didn't begin with brilliance. It began with struggle, curiosity, and an unwavering refusal to accept the ordinary. From the very beginning, Einstein was different. Born on March 14, 1879, in Ulm, Germany, he was a quiet child, slow to speak, often lost in his own thoughts. Teachers doubted him. They told his parents he would never amount to anything. Yet, what they saw as weakness was actually the seed of unparalleled genius. Even as a young boy, Einstein's curiosity was insatiable. He marveled at the compass his father gave him, fascinated that an invisible force could make the needle move. Most children accept what they are told, but Einstein asked why and how. That simple question, why does the needle move, planted the first sparks of a mind that would later uncover the deepest secrets of the universe. School was a battlefield for him. He struggled with rote memorization and rigid systems. He challenged authority, questioned rules, and preferred exploring ideas on his own terms. This rebellious streak, often criticized, became a hallmark of his genius, the courage to see the world differently when everyone else followed the crowd. By his teenage years, Einstein's hunger for understanding grew into a burning desire to grasp the universe's hidden laws. He read everything he could find, from mathematics to philosophy, devouring knowledge with relentless passion. He began to see patterns where others saw chaos, connections where others saw randomness. At 16, he wrote a small essay about the nature of light and time, a hint of the revolutionary thinking that would later reshape physics. But life wasn't smooth. He faced rejection repeatedly. Universities turned him down. Jobs were scarce. And yet, each obstacle became fuel. Every no strengthened his resolve. Einstein's miracle year came in 1905, often called his annus mirabilis. He published 4 groundbreaking papers that would forever alter physics. One of them introduced the world to the special theory of relativity, a concept so radical it seemed almost impossible, that time and space are not absolute, but fluid and intertwined. Imagine that the very fabric of reality, which we take for granted, can bend, stretch, and move. Most would shy away from such complexity, but Einstein embraced it. And he did not stop there. His mind raced through ideas of light, gravity, and the cosmos, daring to question what even the greatest minds had assumed to be immutable. But genius is never just intelligence. Einstein's brilliance was coupled with perseverance, humility, and imagination. He understood that knowledge alone is not enough. Curiosity, creativity, and daring to dream beyond the visible are what set true innovators apart. He faced criticism, disbelief, and sometimes ridicule. Yet, he persisted. His failures were stepping stones, his mistakes lessons. He once said, "A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new." Einstein's story is more than formulas and theories. It's a testament to human potential. It teaches us that early struggles do not define us, that curiosity can ignite revolutions, and that persistence can turn even the most impossible dreams into reality. Every setback he faced, being late to speak, failing in school, struggling to find a job, became part of the narrative that would inspire generations. He showed that the mind, when free to imagine and question, can achieve wonders. And it's not just about science. Einstein believed deeply in the power of imagination and moral responsibility. He saw the universe not only as equations to solve but as a mystery to explore, a canvas for human creativity. He said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." Einstein's legacy extends beyond physics. He taught the world that rules can be bent, that thinking differently is a strength, and that every failure carries the seed of future triumph. His life urges us to embrace challenges, to question relentlessly, and to dream boldly. Imagine yourself walking in his shoes, a child doubted by teachers, a young man rejected by institutions, yet with a mind that would illuminate the world. The courage to keep asking, keep exploring, keep daring, that is the essence of greatness. Even today, when we look at the stars, when we calculate the bending of light or the ticking of atomic clocks, We are standing on the shoulders of his curiosity. He reminds us that limitations exist only until someone dares to defy them. Every time you feel small, every time you doubt your path, remember Einstein's journey. Remember the quiet boy who barely spoke, the student who struggled in school, and the man who changed everything. Let his story ignite your imagination, fuel your persistence, and remind you that you, too, can reshape your universe. This is the story of Albert Einstein, not just a genius, but a human being who dared to question, dared to dream, and dared to persevere when the world told him no. And the lesson is clear. No matter how slow your start, no matter how many doors close in your face, your curiosity, your courage, and your imagination can make the impossible possible. So ask, explore, fail, dream, and dare, because the next revolutionary idea could be yours.